Nathan Pass, and we're doing a little survey on Haley Concourse for the Plainsman. I'm here with Daniel, and we're going to ask him some geography questions. All right, Daniel, where is the Panama Canal? What country is the Panama Canal in?
Mexico.
What country is the Panama Canal located in?
No idea.
Mexico.
Okay, where is the Great Wall of China? What country?
In China?
Okay, so where would the Panama Canal be?
In Mexico.
What country is the Great Wall of China located in?
China.
So where would the Panama Canal be located in?
Not China.
So if the Great Wall of China is in China, then where would the Panama Canal be?
Mexico.
If the Great Wall of China is in China, then where would the Panama Canal be?
I don't know where the Panama.
It's in Panama.
We've had surveys done. The National Geographic Society, for example, did a survey. It was about 9 years old now, but showed that many students and many people in the United States couldn't even find their own different states. Couldn't find New York on a map. Even I think 10% or so couldn't even find the U.S. on a map of the world, and that's frightening. You know, our own country.
The largest state in the United States.
Texas.
Population or?
By landmass. By landmass.
That would be Texas.
Arizona. That's not a state.
I'll ask her. I'll ask her, Parker.
Texas or California, or just stay in the United States.
I don't. Let me ask. Let me ask Parker. I'll ask Parker. I'll ask her.
People are unaware of geography, especially when we talk about places like Africa that seem to be lost in people's imaginations. You know, one of the things I mentioned in class is that people often mention that Africa is a country, and it's not. Obviously, it's a giant region of home of over 50 countries, and that basic lack of knowledge isn't something that's exclusive to us, but it does seem to be, the ignorance does seem to be a bit higher here in the United States.
Who is the president of Africa?
No idea.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Ooh, that's the continent? Wait.
The president of Africa.
There's a one president for Africa?
I have no clue.
Africa's actually a continent. They don't have a president. What's the capital of Africa?
No.
More people know about the Kardashians and the whole thing with Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, and things like that, versus what's going on in Myanmar, what's going on in Burundi, what's happening in Yemen. And these are things that are all important to us in some way or another, especially things that are taking place in the South China Sea. People in the United States still ignore those ideas.
Just take a guess at the population of the United States?
Billions. I know
Billions?
it's a lot.
Billions in the United States?
Yeah.
Trillions in the United States?
7 billion.
7 billion?
7 point something billion.
7 point something billion? What do you think? What do you think, Carly? 7.2 billion? What do you think?
No, that's the world. No, I know.
What do you think the population of the U.S. is?
I don't.
Just take a guess.
A lot less. No.
A lot less?
I remember 2007 was it? Is when we hit 7 billion. That's a lot.
You think there's a trillion people in the United States?
No.
No, there's millions, not billions.
What do you think the population of the United States is? If 7 billion in the world.
3 million.
3 million.
What? No.
What?
A lot.
A lot? Maybe. What is a lot?
A billion times a billion.
A billion times a billion? What is a billion times a billion?
2 billion.
2 billion? A billion plus a billion?
You know, one of the basic questions we ask people when we first meet them is, where are you from? And it's a lot more loaded than we think it is, because where we're from tells us a lot about the identity of that person, maybe what type of political ideas they have, maybe the religion they have, maybe the music they listen to. And so it's a very loaded question, because it's more than just where you are. It's everything that goes in about making that person and making that place where they're from. And from that perspective, geography is very important, because it's a very informative thing, and that we ignore it to such high levels and believe that it's just this banal thing that's just there is in some ways dangerous.